These are Riley's memories, and they're mostly happy, you'll notice, not to brag. But the really important ones are over here. I don't want to get too technical, but these are called core memories. Each one came from a super important time in Riley's life. Like when she first scored a goal. That was so amazing.
Hey, would you look at that? Very nice.
You're watching Inside Pixar's Inside Out, a show about a movie about a girl and her emotions.
Well, the first thing that you do is that you actually have to come up with a story. Pete Docter has an amazing concept about telling the story about the emotions inside an 11-year-old girl's head. And as soon as you get going, you wonder, what do you do? We think that our little girls and all our kids actually is driven by joy. This is Pete Docter's drawing of joy and sadness. It's very earlier on. And you were thinking that these two are trying to relate to each other. There's sadness, she's kind of like a very soft blue blob, and there's joy. Back then we designed her, she had ears because we think that maybe she's expressive. Whereas sadness is always kind of like a lump and slow.
I'm too sad to walk. Just give me a few hours. Oh!
Which way?
Back then we were thinking that maybe joy looks like this, or maybe joy looks like that with curly hair, or maybe joy has fire hair. But then we were thinking, man, you know what? We also have this other emotion, anger.
So that's how you want to play it, old man? No dessert? Oh, sure. We'll eat our dinner right after you eat this. Ah!
Steady on there, anger. I remember when you used to look like this. I guess you're just doing your job. Right, Ronnie?
They have to make Riley feel.
I'm joy. This is sadness. That's anger.
What?
This is disgust. And that's fear. We're Riley's emotions.
These feelings operate in a place called headquarters, which, funnily enough, is in Riley's head. But what does it look like outside? The Pixar team found a way to show us with something every human being knows and loves: dinner. I hope there's seconds.
So, how was the first day of school?
It was fine, I guess. I don't know.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Did you guys pick up on that?
Sure did.
Something's wrong. We're gonna find out what's happening, but we'll need support. Signal the husband.
Uh-oh, she's looking at us. What did she say?
What? Oh, sorry, sir. No one was listening.
We found out that it was so entertaining to see what happens inside and how it manifests outside.
Is it garbage night? We left the toilet seat up. What? What is it, woman? What?
And when we discovered that, it felt like, that is so entertaining. That's why the title of the movie is Inside Out.
Signal him again.
So, Riley, how was school?
You gotta be kidding me.
For this, we gave up that Brazilian helicopter pilot?
School was great, all right?
What was that? I thought you said we were gonna act casual.
Riley, is everything okay?
Sir, she just rolled her eyes at us.
All right, make a show of force. I don't want to have to put the foot down.
No, not the foot.
Riley, I do not like this new attitude.
Oh, I'll show you attitude, old man.
No. Breathe.
What is your problem? Just leave me alone.
Sir, reporting high levels of sass.
Take it to DEFCON 2.
DEFCON 2.
I don't know where this disrespectful attitude came from.
You want a piece of this, Pops?
Yeah, well, look.
Prepare the foot.
Keys to safety position. Ready to launch on your command, sir.
Just shut up!
Fire!
That's it. Go to your room.
The foot is down. The foot is down. Woo!
Good job, gentlemen. That could have been a disaster.
Well, that was a disaster.
We have the concept, this is what it feels like, this is what it looked like. Now all we have to do is fill an hour and a half of this, right?
Oh, man, I don't think Ronnie can finish this by himself. Let's get some help from Mark and Dana. How do you write a movie?
During this time, it's a lot of thinking and talking and writing and just, this is Pete and Ronnie just on a typical day trying to work out the story beats of this complicated story. And this is Ronnie doing his typical, this is kind of how he writes. This is just a typical Pete lunch, you know, he can't even escape the story for 1 minute. Even when he's eating lunch, he's writing on his napkin.
So we draw one drawing at a time, we write the dialogue underneath, and then we pitch it.
Thanks, Ronnie. Now, don't get mad. I'm gonna spill a secret.
One of the secrets of Pixar, I think, is if you can make the movie play emotionally with this simple drawing, then you know you've got something.
That's next.